Pokemon theories. There are so many different Pokemon theories out there nowadays, but some of them can be really bad. I've talked about this a little bit in the past in my top 5 worst Pokemon theories, but I've seen so many horrible Pokemon theories out there. I thought it would be fun to just make a whole list of the stupidest Pokemon theories I've came across on the internet, along with throwing some of my own stupid theories in there myself. So without further ado, let's check out the top 50 stupidest Pokemon theories. Pokemon is actually set in a post-apocalyptic world. All of these people are related because they all look alike. R plus L equals J. These two are related because they have green hair. Oddish is the weed Pokemon, so we can roll that bitch. Pikachu is actually Ash's dad, transformed into a Pokemon. You can only run with the running shoes. Why? Because them things Nike. There's a theory that Master Roshi was once a Pokemon gym leader before training Goku. His name was Blaine. What if there were no Pokemon in the real world because someone actually caught them all? Glalie is actually Captain Ginyu's severed head. Instead of Lickitung, Shellder is actually Miley Cyrus. I found this picture of Cubone without its skull, and it actually has a beak. Cubone is a bird. Case closed. Suicune is seen suspiciously looking at a mountain. Why a mountain? Because this mountain is in the shape of a triangle. And what do we know about triangles? They have 3 sides. What else has 3 sides? That's right, a Dorito. Half-Life 3 confirmed. Empoleon is actually based on Emperor Napoleon. They have similar names and are even the same height. Coincidence? I think not. Vanillite is the ice cream Pokemon, but it's shaped like shit. It can only mean one thing. 2 Lickitungs, 1 Vanillite. Cinnabar Island sounds like the word sin. And what are they doing on that island? Trying to play God by cloning and bringing ancient Pokemon back to life. They're going to hell. Pokemon predicted 9/11. Professor Oak is the actual leader of all the evil teams. I mean, just look at this Pokemon card. The proof is in the pudding. There's a guy that's always at every gym Red visits giving him advice. Why? Because he's actually Red's father, and this is the only way he feels that he can secretly help Red. The Master Ball is actually a pair of Wario's underwear. Brendan and May are actually related. Brock and Cillian are great cooks, and even have their own special sauce they use. Sound familiar? That's right, Good Burger. Magikarp was actually meant to evolve into Pikachu. Both have eyes, both can learn Tackle. The only problem with this theory is that Pikachu sucks, while Magikarp doesn't. Phoebe of the Ho in Elite Four is actually Phoebe Buffy from Friends. Proof? They're both named Phoebe, and they both believe in ghosts. Celebi can travel through time. Dialga controls time. It's painfully obvious that they're secret lovers. Unknown has 1 eye, and it comes from ancient ruins and works with gods. Unknown plays a large role in the 3rd movie, creating illusions which drive the plot. Illuminati confirmed. What if Missing No is actually a QR code sent to us by, get this, aliens? But when Pokemon was at its peak, we didn't have the technology to read it. It's a mystery how these Pokemon eggs are made in the daycare. I mean, Pokemon don't have sexual organs. But I have a theory. They just touch butts. Professor Oak's AIDS were a foreshadowing to the disease known as Pokerus. What if Professor Oak created a ridiculously elaborate scheme whereby he asked a random 10-year-old child and his scumbag rival to find and document 150 Pokemon just so he could bang the kid's mom? Voltorb is a Pokeball who came to life when a haunter possessed it. Ash's Pikachu from the Indigo League used to be fat, but now Ash's Pikachu is really skinny. So what happened to it?
Diabetes.
Insert name here is actually dead and or a ghost. Gengar has always had a big smile on his face, but doesn't it seem suspicious? What exactly is he smiling about? Let's see. If we turn his smile sideways, what does it look like? That's right, a moon. And get this, Gengar is the shadow Pokemon. Gengar foreshadowed Pokemon Moon. Pokemon who don't accept the Lord Arceus are reincarnated as Digimon. Red is actually Ash's older brother, and left behind his Pikachu for Ash to use. What if all Pokemon are just Ditto in disguise? Whoa. Brock used to be a part of the Pokemon Mafia. He used to trade eggs for money, until a rival gang went and glued his eyelids shut. Your character in Pokemon can run and never get tired. You're able to carry tremendous weight in a bag, and you can breathe underwater. Your character in the Pokemon games is obviously a robot. If Game Freak is in this game, telling us that they created us, does that mean that we're all just living a lie? James loves collecting bottle caps because he's a heavy drinker. He would save the bottle caps from all the beers he drank. That's why he acts so dumb all the time. Because he's an alcoholic. What if dinosaurs are made up by the government to cover up the existence of Pokemon? In an episode of Pokemon, there were two random people that Ash and the gang run into. But don't these two look familiar? Same hair? Same body shape? I've come to the conclusion that it's possible that these two could possibly be Jesse and James in disguise. Mind blown! Ralphie from the Magic School Bus is actually a member of Team Rocket. Pokemon Gold actually has a hidden face. It's Ho-Oh's real face. Pokemon and Mega Man X exist in the same universe. Heracross eventually evolves into Gravity Beetle. Beedrill eventually evolves into Blast Hornet. Amoonguss eventually evolves into Split Mushroom. Kadabra eventually evolves into Surgus. And many more. The resemblances are uncanny. And the number one Pokemon theory, look at this Pokemon. I caught it. But when I took a look at my Pokedex, it seemed a bit strange. Its Pokedex number is 420. And it's a grass type. And just look at this guy's face. Do the math, it's quite obvious.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
What are some of the stupidest Pokemon theories that you guys have heard? Or maybe what are some stupid theories that you guys can make up on your own? Let me know in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, @BrandonThePast, for more channel updates and funny Pokemon pictures. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Brandon, and I'll see you in the next video.